There it is. The mountain. 27 degrees. Plenty of snow on the hills. The hills are beautiful and they are very white. Pretty much as pretty as it gets. Oh, what's that? Is that a big mountain? That's a very big mountain. Denali out and looking good. Well, it appears the road is closed. This is Mountain Vista. We are short from Savage River by about 2 miles, and the road is closed at this point. Now, that's not unusual, other than the time of year. At this point, the road is often open all the way to Teklenika, but there's just a lot of snow. I'm actually kind of surprised not to see more snow here along the sides of the road, but no question about the fact that there is more snow than normal. So we're going to sneak under the gate here. I've spoken with the rangers and it's fine to continue biking beyond this. The question is going to be how muddy the dirt road looks. One more time in Denali. Grab the bike, get on my way. We'll talk about having the park to yourself. I've got a tailwind, so when I come back, it's going to be cold. Already lost sight of Denali. Mountain is no longer in view. Well, we're down to that speed where anybody that wanted to walk alongside me could do so. And any jogger would be going right by me. For those interested, here's a little bit of data from my ride. This comes from the Strava app, and you can see that the distance was 10.3 miles. So this is kind of a short ride for Denali. My Denali rides are typically about 33 miles, but the road really wasn't in great condition, and it was really cold and a really strong wind, so we made this fairly short. That involved me moving for 1 hour and 40 minutes, which was overall only 6.2 miles an hour. You know, I am exceedingly slow going up hills, that's for sure. The total elevation was 866 feet. The relative effort means nothing. That's just a number that they use at Strava, throwing, I don't know what kind of an algorithm. The estimated average power is probably way off. That's just a guess because I don't have my power pedals connected. but that, I think, average is probably because of all the downhill where you're not pedaling at all. So, but I did get up to 30.7 miles an hour, and it says the temperature was 25. I thought it was a little warmer than that. But in any case, this is followed by a topo map of the ride. And then we're going to take a look at a little live video. Relive creates these videos from GPX data that is saved out from a Garmin or taken in from Strava or something like that. And I think they just automatically grab a couple of photographs that were taken during the time that the ride was done, and then they toss the photographs in. Not the pictures that I might have used, and there may be some control if you pay for this Relive service, but I just use the free version, so you get what you get in terms of photographs. Here I'm the white dot on the screen, of course, and you can see to the left, which is the Savage River. Maybe it's a bit to the west, and I am heading mostly north and about to come to the bridge. In the upper left corner, you can see a profile of the hill. 32 miles an hour on that little section there after getting up the major part of the first hill. This area here is kind of bouncy and very, very wet and still very icy. I'm close to the end of the ride because it was continuing to be icy and pretty difficult in terms of the softness and the wetness of the road. If you look in the upper section of the video, you can see where I am back to the top of the hill and starting to head down to Savage River. That's looking back at Savage River itself. Well, talk about having the park to yourself. I've got a tailwind, so when I come back, it's going to be cold. It's already cold, but it's not cold. Well, we're down to that speed where anybody that wanted to walk alongside me could do so, and any jogger would be going right by me. Let's take a moment here. I don't believe I've ever, well, I have not ever driven past the Mountain Vista gate with my bicycle, ridden past it. And so, in all my years of coming to Denali and biking, This is the first time I've been to this area with nobody else around. No cars, no people. And I have to say, it's a bit of a treat. Here we are, just about to get to Savage River. Yeah, my bike waiting for me. Just laying on its side. Here we go again. A little cool descent, literally. Every downhill is a cool descent. Savage River to my left, entirely frozen. First time I think I've seen that. Go ice skating on Savage River. Wouldn't that be a video? Savage River, entirely frozen. Don't believe I've seen that before. Well, I know that I've not seen that before. This is why I like to ride alone. Start and stop in fits. I can see that the road is wet. We'll see how nasty it is. This could be a very short ride. Well, the parking lot is in fact plowed. Wow. A lot of wind. More wind than I probably am going to tolerate. It's going to be a short ride today. I can deal with the temperature, but I can't deal with this much wind. Got to put on my sunglasses. Here at Savage Station. Well, some pretty good walls of snow. Definitely higher snow walls than I've ever seen. %9 grade. %10. Somebody made this steeper. This appears to me to be an opportunity to stop for a photo. Cool, cool cloud. Just such a wonderful view. Savage River. On the road heading up. Fun clouds today. Beautiful scenery. Let's see if the camera is going to catch this incredible reflection It's just glittering. It looks like mirrors on the snow. And then out there on the mountainside, the same effect to my eye. It's just this incredible mirror. Absolutely beautiful. Closing in on the top of Primrose, as Denali starts to come into view again. Well, it's been in view, it's just feels like it's getting closer and closer, as if an extra mile makes a difference. Now we can see the sunlight reflected all along the frozen Savage River. Coming out of the mountains. Rolling down the valley. Okay. Closing in on Primrose. That's about all I'm probably going to do today. When I turn around, it's going to be brutally cold because I've got a tailwind. I think it's something like probably warmed up to 30 now, maybe 32. But yes, lots of snow. Those are the cabins at Primrose. Well, they're outhouses, not cabins. Apparently I'm about to go under a cloud, get in some shade, cool me off a little bit. Pretty bouncy. I'll be very curious to see how stabilized this is. Well, I don't have studded tires. Let's see how bad this looks. Super wet. Super nasty. Oh. And ahead of me is a wall of snow. No getting anywhere near the lookout area. I'm going to go down to where there's a view, and then that's going to be it. It's pretty icy. It's not slippery ice. But I know the hills ahead are going to be a bit difficult. There's bike tracks in front of me, so there's shocked to learn there are tougher people than I. Okay. Denali in the distance. I was going to turn around here, but the road looks dry and okay for a while. It goes down from here. I'll go down a little ways. It's not steep, no big thing. It will be cold coming back because I have a pretty good wind at my back. Okay, stiff breeze at my back, rolling down from Primrose. It was a good choice to just wear leggings. That's all I need. I'm going to change this from narrow to wide angle and maybe it'll be a little less bouncy. Okay. Hard clipping in. Wonder where all that dirt in my shoes coming from. Every once in a while I would be happy to have a suspension fork, but mostly not. Oh, I forgot how nasty this area gets. This gets wet. Well, not so bad, just a few hundred feet. It looks like it's okay. I think this is worth a picture. Outstanding day. Got some snow, no question about that. In a nice little wind shadow here. Not much wind, so I'm comfy. Wind is really picking up. I think I'm at the end of my trip today. Try and come around the corner, see if I can get another shot at Denali. Big wall of snow. Big wall of snow. Where's that mountain? Well, I do believe it's hidden. Back. Well, I think it's back in those clouds. Come around this corner just to make sure it's not to the right. Oh, there it is. I finished the day with a few ptarmigan running around in their full winter color. So wonderful. Every trip here, so wonderful.